Hey guys, DanHeilman here. We are back with another Awaken Chaos Era video. I am going to show you what you need to do to progress. So you've done your rerolls, you finally got the account you want to start with, and you want to move on. You don't have to do rerolls. I kind of don't recommend them because they take so long to do, and now getting Nathalia to start is huge. All right, the very first thing you're going to want to do is you have a reroll name, whatever you chose, you don't want to keep it. Choose your actual name, so click the edit and go in here and type whatever name you want, and then go to the top right button, click the star, go to settings, go to go to account, and link your account to something. If you're playing on an emulator or an Android device, you'll see Google Play here. If you are on iOS, you're only going to do Facebook. If you want to go back and forth between iOS and Google Play or Android, you're going to want to link to Facebook. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to go onto iOS. So link your account. Very first thing you want to do is link your account. It's very important. Otherwise, you have a chance of losing your account, especially if you're going to buy some packs. Let me just talk about packs really quickly. If you want to spend money, there's some really good value packs in the game right now. This newbie hero pack, basically anything on these on this recommended packs here are very good value. Okay, so this $1 pack, if you're gonna buy anything, buy the $1 pack, because you get this set right here that has guaranteed stats on it. It has like crit damage and crit rate, etc., and it has speed boots. So it has a 4-piece set and is the rage set, which gives you 20% crit. So it's a great set, great beginner set. I would suggest buying this for $1. If you want to buy other stuff, probably the second priority would be the battle pass. When you unlock that, that gives you Brand, which is a very good support unit, and he goes amazing with Nathalia. He puts a shield on himself at the very beginning of the round, and that shield triggers Nathalia's trait, which basically allows her to do AoE damage. So it triggers her trait, and then when she gets her turn, she puts 2 more buffs on herself, and she gets to hit 4 units on all of her attacks. So that's what makes Nathalia very strong. So Brand from the battle pass is amazing. I can't show you the battle pass. You must have to unlock it at a certain level. Some other quick packs that are very good is anything else in here. So anything that's in the recommended. So the newbie summon, you can only buy this one time. Newbie growth, you can only buy this one time. And the other thing that's very good value are these silver cards. They give you a lot of diamonds over the course of a month, and they give you like increased XP in battle and increased gold in battle. So if you want to buy those are extremely good value. For a beginner, I would start with those packs and then move along. I have a pack calculator on my spreadsheet, so go into my spreadsheet, link in the description if you want to see the value of all the packs in the game. Okay, so you got everything you need. Now, what are you going to focus on first? The very first thing you want to focus on is these foodie guide quests. Make sure you're doing these. So, like enhance an item, just go do it right now, because you've already cleared chapter 1, and some of these are not retroactive. So just make sure you're clearing through those. Same with these quests in here, hero development and stuff like that. When you get something, just make sure you're clicking it, okay? And just accepting it so that you can start working on the next one. But your main goal is literally just to get up as high as you can to mythic difficulty. So you're going to be blasting through the adventure, which is basically like the campaign in most games. Also clear these S1 levels, these secret levels. They're kind of hard to do, but you get better rewards than normal. You can see here, summoning shard and diamonds. Okay, focus on adventure, blast through adventure as fast as you can. And your basic goal is to first work on levels. So, you know, I'm going to choose Nathalia as my main damage dealer. I'm going to focus all my levels into her. I'm going to get her to level 60 as fast as I possibly can. Okay, that is my main goal, is to get her to level 60. I do need some sort of a shield set, or I need the battle pass or something to unlock her AoE ability. Otherwise, she's not going to do that much for me in campaign. So my plan is to rip through adventure as fast as I can, unlock dungeons. And once I can unlock dungeons, I will go do Gemini Dragon and try to get at least one shield set for her. I'm only going to do stage 1, which is, you know, the easiest one, and it's just going to give me whatever it is. I think it's 1-star gear, maybe 2-star gear, but I'm going to do that first, and I'm just going to be blasting through adventure as fast as I can. All right, looks like we are just unlocking the magic pass right now, so I will show you what I was talking about here. Get a bunch of free stuff. Oops, whoa, dude. Whoa, dude. Why don't you try to buy all that stuff? I didn't do that. Okay, so basically you have to get to level 30 here, right here, and you get Brand. for $9.99 if you buy this pack. So if you go to buy Hero Pass, here's what you get. You get a bunch of free stuff. The whole bottom line of this is for the purchase pack. So $10 is all you need, and you get all of this stuff. Let me just show you Brand's shield real quick, just to show you why it's very good with Nathalia. If you don't know, the index is right here, and there's a lot of cool stuff in here. You can use this search button. New players are really going to love this. So if you want to search for, I know Brand is a fire legendary. I click those two and hit search. Here's Brand. And here is the shield. So at the start of the turn, grants a shield worth 5% or 10% of this character's max HP to all team members. This shield counts as a buff for Nathalia, which means that she'll turn her single target abilities into AoE abilities. So very cool there. Another thing in this index is you can search for different spells and all sorts of stuff like that. So if you want to see someone who places taunt, you can see that here. If you want to see someone who places shields, you can see it here. If you want to see someone who uses heals or gets bonus turns or does true damage, you can see all that in the index. So that's a very useful tool. One of the most important things in the very beginning is just building a well-rounded team. So you're going to want at least one damage dealer, and usually you want someone who does AoE damage. In the very beginning, Celine's going to be a decent AoE damage dealer. She has 2 AoE abilities, so you can probably use her. Another really good person is Zac. Everyone's going to get Zac. He's a great unit. He's going to be very good as well. Put some damage on him, and whenever someone kills someone, he is going to get an extra attack. And if he kills someone with that extra attack, he gets another extra attack, etc. So he's very cool. He does AoE damage only during kills, but he also has the AoE ultimate. Another very good unit. If you picked Mai the Asia as your support unit in the rookie summons, she's a very good healer. She also has a Resurrect. So the team I'm going to be using is probably going to be Nathalia with Zachary, with Mai the Asia, and Celine. Eventually, I might put in Antinua in there, but she's more of a boss damage dealer, right? You want more AoE damage for clearing campaign, so you're definitely going to want to use these 4 units and focus on those units first. This game has no reset feature. It's not an idle game, so there's no way to reset experience or levels on any heroes. So you're going to want to pick units that you're going to want to use in the very beginning. These foodies are a material. These are used for evolving people. So what you're going to do is you're going to level up this foodie all the way to 5-star, and you're going to use it to get someone to 6-star. The biggest point of the foodie is reduces EXP cost for upgrading by 50%. This is 50%. This is not 20%. This is not right. It is 50%. It has been tested and confirmed by the moderators. It's 50%. So you need 50% less jelly, which is experience in this game, to level up this person. So you want to take this foodie up to 5-star and then use it as food to make your 6 stars. Very important. All right, so I hopped onto my main account, and I just want to show you what dungeons you want to focus on first. So I would definitely recommend focusing on units that are going to be good in specific dungeons. Oh my god, I can't talk. All right, so the very first one that's a very important dungeon is Ash Magisteria. And the reason why I would probably start with this one is because you get Nathalia to start, and she is basically required. So if you look at the teams that have cleared Ash Magisteria, you'll notice almost every single one has Nathalia. I don't know why it's not loading. Apparently they removed this. Okay, so they all have Nathalia. I don't know why that doesn't work anymore, but this used to show you what team that everyone is cleared with. The good sets that are in here are Raider set, which gives you speed. This is good just for raising the speed of your units. It's really good if you want to focus on arena. Dragon Scale is a full PvP set. Take 30% less damage from critical strikes. Most bosses in the game cannot deal critical strikes. Avarice set, this grants this character 50% bonus damage when attacking over an area. Can only be triggered once per round. This set does not work on Nathalia. It does not work on everyone. It only works on characters that use AoE abilities that hit everyone. So it's really good on like Hydricia or Valeria or Sierra or Ivera. You know, there's a lot of units that can use this AoE set. It is 50% more damage, not additional damage. So very strong set. Very strong set there. The second dungeon, I place this one of higher value than Ash Magisteria. That's just my personal opinion. Some people disagree with me, but I like the 3 sets in Queen of Tides more than Ash Magisteria. So this one has Cursed Set, which is my favorite set in the entire game. It just took a bit of a nerf, but it's still very strong. After attacking, 35% chance to launch a bonus attack using this character's basic ability. Can only be triggered once per turn. So this is their A1 ability, their very first ability. So a lot of units have something that's important on their A1, like a decreased defense or a defense pierce or all sorts of different things on their A1. So this helps trigger those. Some people place debuffs. Some people do all sorts of different things on their A1. This helps to trigger it, and it just ends up being a lot more damage. So damage dealers, you're going to want to put them in a Cursed set. Attack set is also very good. I love a 4-piece Cursed set with a 2-piece Warrior set. This is my favorite set to run on damage dealers. And you get Revival set, which is my favorite set for support units. So again, I love Queen of Tides. You're going to want to use mostly poison teams. This thing doesn't work at all anymore, but poison, so you can use people like Valak and Santis and Hakrin and Blackhorn. That team alone is pretty good for this dungeon. If you check on my YouTube channel, I have all sorts of guides for all of the dungeons, so take a look through the YouTube channel. There's so many guides on all the different dungeons, but these are the 2 that I would recommend focusing on first. These are also the 2 easiest dungeons. Tulpa is actually pretty hard, and the gear is not that good. You get the crit set, which is okay. It's kind of a beginner set. In the very beginning of the game, it is very useful because it's hard to get to 100% crit unless you have high level gear with good stats. So I would recommend this in the beginning. And these 2 sets are solid for, you know, supports. These last 2 dungeons are very difficult. I would not even try to get into these. Gemini Dragons, probably not even possible. Only a couple of people in the world can clear these 2 dungeons. So those are extremely hard. Yeah. Eventually you'll want to move into Void Tower, but it's not going to be a high priority in the very beginning. But once you start getting foodie quests that take you into here to do Void Tower, then I would recommend actually trying in Void Tower. But you're definitely going to want to work on skill ups in the beginning game. So when they're open, try to complete them. You know, if you can only kill like stage 1 or 2 or 3, that's fine if you're working on elites. Those are the rares. Those are the blue units. Those are easy to do. But if you're trying to skill up like a legendary, for example, don't even bother in the beginning game, because you got to get all the way to at least 7 to get them drop. Yeah, you can synthesize them, like put them together from the smaller ones, but it is not energy efficient, and I would not recommend it. That's why I think building rares and epics in the beginning game is a way better target than trying to build up legendaries, just because everything is more difficult with legendaries. Skilling them up is just so much harder to do. And without the max skill ups, the characters just aren't as good as they would be otherwise. One other important beginner tip is about elites and rare units is make sure you don't just feed all of your elite units right away. There is a lot of very good elite units in the game. Connor's amazing. Mary is very good. Valak is a good poisoner. Whenever he gets hit, he places poison. Zachary's a good damage dealer. Joseph is a great buffer, and he removes debuffs on your team. Got people like Abbott, who's an okay healer, and there's some other honorable mentions. Raven for poisons, Hulins for unhealable buff. There's some other decent units in here. Rogue is actually a decent unit as well. He, whenever he gets hit, he reflects damage. He's a very tanky unit, and that's pretty much it. I do want to say, when you go to use the altar, they have this quick promote system in here. Just make sure right here that you don't, okay, they changed this. Oh, thank God. Okay, so before they had it automatically get rid of all your elite heroes, and that was bad, because there's a lot of elite heroes that are good in the game. I see they made it so it only does common and rare. Some people actually only use commons for food, and then they banish their green units, because you can use these to purchase things. Let me go show you the shop real quick. There's all sorts of good stuff in the shop. So click the bartender here, and it gives you access to all the shops. If you scroll down to the bottom, these are the essences you get from getting rid of those units I was just talking about. So you can buy more summons in here. So when you get rid of a bunch of those green units, you can buy advanced summoning crystals and summon more. So this is very important as a new player. So again, go into the altar and use common heroes for this quick promote stuff for food, okay? Just let it, it'll take them all the way up to 2-star and then 3-star. Do common heroes only. Get rid of all your rare heroes using this banishment tool here. And then save your elites for now. You're going to use them for fusion material, which is this hero synthesis. There's very good units in here. Hakrin, he is SS tier. Hakrin is one of the best units in the entire game. He's a support unit. He gives defense to your entire team. He makes your entire team tanky. Very awesome unit. Santis is a great poisoner. She is a very good unit. And Cyrus is a very good legendary. She is a great damage dealer. So there are some very good. Tia's a good CC unit. Savannah is a good legendary as well, single target damage dealer. So there's a lot of good units in the synthesis, and they use elite units. So if you go to preview here, you can see who's used here. So for Santis, you need these units. All you need is a 3-star ascended level 30 unit, 4 of them, and you get the epic, and then put in 4 level 50 epics to get the legendary. So this is why you do not want to get rid of these elite units right away. You want to keep them 100%. All right, so that's going to be it for the video. I just wanted to give you direction in the very beginning, what you should be focusing on, what you should be working towards. I have so many video guides on my channel, so just if you're curious about stuff, you know, go in there and search on my YouTube channel. There's guides for every dungeon. There's unit guides. There's comparison guides between 2 different units. There is so much stuff on my channel, so I would definitely go take a look there and watch some of those videos. But I just wanted to make a quick beginner guide for what you should focus on when you very first started the game. Okay, if you enjoyed the video, go down there, smash the like button, sub to the channel if you're not already. I make daily Awaken Chaos era content. Sometimes I even make 2 and 3 videos a day, so I make a lot of content. I've been playing this game since closed beta test 4, so I have a decent amount of experience in this game, and I have tested a lot of units. So if you want to see a lot of content, sub to the channel and hit that notification bell. Thank you so much for your support, and have a great day, everyone. Hope you guys are enjoying the global launch. Have a good one. See you guys.